Welcome back to D&J React, where music sparks conversation.
Every day.
In today's conversation, it's what nobody understands about Stell from SB19. The last one we did was Pablo. We learned that, he struggled for like 3 years, had to miss meals during dance practice and just basically struggled without a job for 3 years to make it to where he was at today. And then
Look where he is now.
And then his record label was taking credit for basically all of his artwork that he created, which personally would piss me off if I was him.
That was pretty rotten.
Which also makes me understand why they created their own label, because that's just bullshit that company can do that to you.
Yep.
But yeah, we learned a lot in the last episode. Stell, I have no idea about Stell, so I'm excited to learn what his story is. But I'm sure whatever his story is, we're all going to be motivated, inspired by it, because all these guys seem to be to come from struggle from start, and then just blow up in the future from all their hard work.
Become role models.
Pretty much, yeah. So let's jump in.
Hoy, malapit na graduation namin. Eh di hoy, congrats!
Stell, wala. Nag-send ka ng stars na tatlo.
Kaya nga ako nagtatrabaho sa SB19 kasi kailangan ko yun eh.
Kasi pumunta ako doon, kumbaga, para ipakita ko ng skill. Pero yun talaga pa rin yung napapansin ng mga tao.
A lot of people dream about the perfect lifestyle has, full of love, talent, and people who support him unconditionally. Stell's life seems flawless, but behind it is a different reality. For years, Stell's talent seems to have been ignored, and some haters even resort to seeing him as the group's visual role. So in today's video, it's his time to shine because he obviously, and rightfully so, deserves it.
Oh,
Break it down, Stell.
Stelvester Ajero's adventure started in Las Piñas City, Philippines.
he looks like
Aside-
Buzz Lightyear.
What? Where'd you come up with
He
that?
has like a buzz cut.
What?
Look at him.
It's after that.
Jesus, dude.
Just doesn't want to work today. There you go.
Watch.
Stelvester Ajero
Oh, a little bit.
Yeah, his looks like his name would be Buzz Lightyear. That little haircut on him.
adventure started in Las Piñas City, Philippines. Aside from singing, Stell's parents also loved watching classic Hollywood action movies, so he was named
Oh, that's
after
classic,
Sylvester
dude.
Stallone. He's the eldest child among 3 siblings. Stell has been dancing ever since he was a kid because his parents used to ask him to dance in front of their relatives at family gatherings. Stell grew up as a happy and playful kid. In fact, he was very good in children's games such as Habulantaya, Tagu-Taguan, Takyan, and even basketball. There was a time when he was playing basketball with Ivan, his younger brother,
they're all
and
good
he
at
did a
basketball.
nasty
They all are, yeah.
crossover that sent his brother disoriented into a parked car, giving him a big lump on his forehead. And you might not believe this, but Stell has a grandma who can see ghosts and even revealed that she used to see a headless child figure in their restroom.
Yo, that's
There
creepy.
was also an instance when Stell got possessed by a paranormal entity, which
What?
led to him having a fear of ghosts since then.
He got possessed?
Maybe.
Stell had his high school days at St. Mark's Institute, and he was very active as a student. He had multiple extracurricular activities, like joining the school choir as the only male soprano, and also joining the dance sports club, performing ballroom dance, and even Filipino folk dance, which explains why he performs tinikling so effortlessly. In his second year, he joined a hip-hop dance club called Campus Image Revolt, and this was when he started winning. They won the Sketcher Street Dance Battle Year 3 and also became a finalist the next year after. This was Stell at 13 years old. And he was already this good? Sheesh! After high school, he studied college in STI Makati for a degree in hotel and restaurant management. This was when he enhanced his talent in cooking and baking. Yup, he can do that too. As expected, he kept dancing in college. Some of his crewmates from Las Piñas even followed him there. Just check out this cool tryout clip. Some people had no idea how good Stell already was. I think he was with Jello of Yara here, if I'm not mistaken. People were teasing him at first, but when they started dancing, they went speechless. See for yourself.
Damn,
okay.
break it now.
Damn, dude.
He's getting it.
Yo, Stell can even breakdance? Sheesh, guys.
You can do it all. Dude, the cameras back then were so bad.
So
huh?
bad. You can't even see their faces.
I know, it's
how
all
bad
pixelated.
How bad the cameras were.
After that, he went on to become a part of STI Makati's dance image and won the national championship in 2011. And you know what's crazy? He did all that while working at McDonald's and teaching dance to kids with special needs, which is a clear testament of
That's
Stell's
cool, man.
sincere
That's
love
nice.
and patience for kids. But with many great deeds comes a heavy price. Stell's body took a toll as he had been overworking himself, resulting in yearly developing acute pulmonary edema. Almost all of his extra money he made went straight to his hospital bills. Stell had to stop everything he was doing in order to recover, and his aunt offered to fly him to Japan to become a babysitter for his younger relatives. He stayed there for 6 months, which explains why he can speak Nihongo.
I'm curious to know, did he get his health work stuff done in America or in the Philippines? Because if you got it done in the Philippines, you're financially ruined for the rest, or sorry, in America, you're financially ruined for the rest of your life if you have any type of medical issue over here.
Yeah,
especially
definitely.
if you don't have, health insurance. But I hear it's relatively cheap in like Asia, for medical care. Maybe not for the people that live there because their dollar is, that's their currency. But when you come from US over there, it's like really cheap because our currency is, so much more
Yeah,
powerful.
I should have waited to do my back surgery when we got over there. Because
I know.
here it was like over $100K for it. And that was cash out of pocket
$100K?
for back surgery.
Oh my god. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be financially ruined if you live in the US
Yeah.
and you have anything wrong with you. Like,
Yeah, I'll be paying on that for the rest of my life.
I would say like 99.9% of Americans are barely scraping by with $1,000 a month in
yeah.
savings. So like every single thing you do, if you just go talk to the doctor, it's like $1,000 in America just for him to look at you.
Yeah, just to
It's-
walk in the door.
Yeah, the
It's
American
stupid.
health system is such a ripoff.
明日学校がありますか No, no, no,ない。
This brings us to another crazy story. Stell's aunt had a rich Japanese friend who took a liking to Stell's overall personality and attempted to arrange a marriage with him. This friend
Damn.
had big businesses and was already set up for life. So if Stell said yes, it would have been a good decision. But instead, Stell said no and chose to go back to the Philippines instead to chase his dreams. He met his former crewmates again and then later formed Seon. Because of their experience and winning mentality, they immediately found success by winning multiple local dance competitions. They competed in every dance contest they knew and won most of them. And because of that, they started gaining fans. One of those fans was Josh. It's actually quite obvious just looking at his past tweets. Stell's performances sparked Josh's passion for dancing, so he started training himself and eventually was taken under Stell's wings. Josh was technically older than Stell, but he saw him as his big bro because he knew for a fact that there's a lot to learn from him. Fast forward to late 2013, they became official co-members and went on to win multiple international titles. One of their biggest breaks was at K-pop festival in Incheon in 2014. Their whole stay and the competition itself was televised, and I'm telling you, there were moments that straight up just proved how much of a monster Stell already was. One part of the show was the mentoring session where renowned Korean choreographers would judge their dance routine.
They all dance to BTS stuff.
Yeah.
탄소년단 커버댄스 팀.
빠빠빠.
And Stell's group was the only one that impressed them.
너무 잘한다고 생각했는데 표정에서 힘이 든 게 너무 드러나는 거예요. 유지하는 게 중요할 것 같고 처음에 초반에 이렇게 하는 부분 있잖아요. 딱딱하게 잡는 것 말고 부드럽게 해야 하는 부분에서 조금 더 부드러운 느낌을 살려야 될 것 같아요. 그거를 염두를 해가지고 연습을 하면은 봤을 때 더 좋은 무대가 될
It's
것
probably
같아요.
so hard to keep
It
like
gets crazier when this life seems
oh my
flawed.
God. It's probably so hard to like smile and stuff while you're in the middle of trying to memorize
Oh, all your
everything
steps?
you're doing. Yeah.
Well, that and think even like if you're singing, dancing, memorizing everything and keep it all in sync with everybody else around you and trying to smile.
That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah,
gotta be
that's
brutal,
rough.
man. Hold on, I'm trying to find that. I think it's like right here. Yeah, imagine that. Like memorizing your lyrics, memorizing the dance moves, and then also trying to like smile and enjoy the stage at the same exact time. Like I feel like
that's crazy.
it's so many things going on all at once. It's gotta be brutal.
And Stell's group was the only one that impressed them.
너무 잘한다고 생각했는데 표정에서 힘이 든 게 너무 드러나는 거예요. 유지하는 게 중요할 것 같고 처음에 초반에 이렇게 하는 부분 있잖아요. 딱딱하게 잡는 것 말고 부드럽게 해야 하는 부분에서 조금 더 부드러운 느낌을 살려야 될 것 같아요. 그거를 염두를 해가지고 연습을 하면은 봤을 때 더 좋은 무대가 될 것 같아요.
It gets crazier when they played the dance relay game with the K-pop group Fiestar. Do you know what Stell did? He single-handedly and accurately danced each random K-pop song that were given to him. Just take a look at their reaction.
완벽한 안무 재현에 강한 힘차게 스피드 안무까지 듣자마자 어깨를 들썩이게 한 그야말로 에이스 B팀의 최고 에이스 팀원. 이번에도 정확한 안무를 보여줍니다.
They couldn't believe it. We pretty much witnessed his visual, auditory, and kinesthetic memory being already on a different level, even at the earlier stages of his career. Fast forward to the final show, Stell and Josh killed it and won it all. Stell was asked what his dream was, and here's what he said.
My dream is to dance with my favorite idol, Bangtansoryundan.
Later that
Nice.
night, that
Nice.
dream
That's cool.
came true. It's so
No,
crazy
yeah,
how powerful
yeah,
a
I
person's
forgot to.
will could be to the point that he can make things happen.
That's awesome.
So after that, Seon kept competing locally and eventually crossed paths with the other would-be SB19 members. Not as friends, but as competitors. Shobi
It's so cool to see them give, props to BTS and like say, they
Yeah.
look up to them and stuff, because a lot of these other K-pop artists, like they don't want to
Oh,
say,
I know. They don't want to give
look
them any
up.
credit.
Yeah, which is so strange I don't know, that's such like a weird thing to me. Like if someone's better than me, I always, if I look up to them, I'm gonna say like, hey, like these are the people that I look up to because of
Yeah.
XYZ. Like
Yeah, there's so much you can learn from them.
it's such a strange mindset to just not give anybody props. Like what, you're just
Yeah.
gonna learn everything
I think a
from
lot of it's
nobody?
just jealousy.
That's called ego.
Well, ego and jealousy, yeah.
Yeah.
BT then held an audition which led to forming the greatest P-pop group ever assembled in the history of Filipino music. Their start was not smooth sailing. In fact, there was a point when all of the other members quit and it was only Stell who remained. He kept training despite what happened and Justin joined him from time to time while studying. This went on for weeks until the other members decided to come back. If you want to know more about their story as a group, check out the SB19 story series I made. Link down in the description. You can also join the highest tier membership of the channel because not only you are credited as an executive producer, but you're also helping the channel and producing stories that deserve to be heard, just like SB19 stories, for example. So having all those positive things said about Stell, why does he still have haters? What is it that people don't understand about him? For me, it's simple. They're just jealous.
What I just said.
These people choose not to attack him on his talent because they're obviously no match against it. Just take a look at this clip.
No way.
Wait,
They sung the song for Frozen?
Stell was in the Frozen song?
I don't know if he actually sang it or if this is just something else they're doing. Like, I don't know. But
Let us know down in the comments if Stell was in one of the Frozen songs. That would be freaking crazy if he was. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it because, you know, he's an amazing singer, but
Yeah.
that's insane. He made it that high, that fast.
His voice is phenomenal. Wow.
So instead, they attack him on his physical appearance.
I'll be honest,
Ow.
only Joe Canty have passable visuals. Most casual viewers would react the same way too. I'd suggest plastic surgery.
What?
Why not? It's 2020.
Stell couldn't help but respond to it, and his reply broke my heart. Hello, I'll also be honest. I know I'm not handsome, I admit it. But as I've always said, I'm here to show my talent. If I didn't pass in your eyes, it's okay, as long as my teacher passed me. Good morning, and have a nice day. The comment of the fan didn't make sense at all. I mean, is this not passable for her? Come on, man. Not only is Stell beautiful outside, but also in the inside. He even inspires every people around him, and Josh is the living proof of that.
Hi, Stell. Happy birthday. Honestly, hindi ko alam saan mag-start. Pero, nakita ko lahat ng paghihirap mo ever since from the start. Simula na nakita kita, ina-idolize na kita. Ikaw yung nagbigay sa akin ng inspiration para maging performer. Kasi, kung wala namang sayo, walang Stell. Diba? Hindi ako makakarating dito kung nasaan ko ngayon. Nung una ko kayo nakita, super ka-amaze talaga ako. Ganito paulit-ulit ko sinasabi. At hanggang ngayon, kahit sa this ko, feeling ko yung talent ko talaga pag-work class talaga. Walang, ano ba, wala. Ang hirap sabihin yung work, pero talagang, alam mo yun, hindi basta-basta mapapantayan. Alam ko, tiwala ako sa'yo. Kaya nga, kahit saan, I mean, diba? kahit anong klase ng performances, alam ko kaya natin, kaya mo. Dahil ganito ako tiwala sa'yo. Ayun, I hope you enjoy your day. Sana matupad pa natin yung mga pangarap natin. Marami pa tayong pagdadaanan at marami tayong pinagdadaanan as of now. Pero alam ko na pagsama-sama tayo, nagiging okay din lahat, kakayanan natin lahat. Ngayon, Stell, happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. You deserve all the love.
That was nice.
Yeah, that was really cool.
It's like all that
At
was
this
just bottled
point,
up.
you
Yeah.
probably already realized that Stell is an ultimate husband. Imagine yourself waking up in the morning with him serving breakfast. Breakfast made by a man who can cook and bake. Someone who can sing you to sleep using his heavenly voice or take you on the dance floor. A guy who can teach you how to break dance or conduct voice lessons for you. An actor, a choreographer, a singer, a rapper, a natural comedian. Someone who can easily do them impromptu. Yes, I mean freestyle. A God-fearing person and a philanthropist. Sometimes it makes me think, Stell must have been outside when God summoned the rain that grants unlimited talent, because that's exactly how most people would describe him. But you know what? I actually don't believe that. Because of his story, I learned that Stell worked hard for everything he has achieved today. There was a point in the story when he was already a winner, and all he gotta do was to get married. But instead, he decided to love himself enough to want better, decide better, seek better, and move in the direction of something better. He decided to ask himself, what is the next level of me? Am I done evolving? The things he accomplished were already in the past. They were over. He realized that he can't get points today for the things he's done yesterday. He started living while making a statement every day. He wanted to become the things that he sees. He had problems with his education, but he never complained and instead put in the work. He became selfless. He's now living his life with a sense of purpose, and he wants to make a difference in everybody's life and everybody he comes in contact with. Simply put, he refuses to be another man who lives his life with no significance. This brings us to his favorite phrase. Be your own reason to smile.
Yeah. You know what's crazy is, so he either had the chance to be famous or marry a cougar that was rich. I was like, most people don't have those two options in life.
I know, right?
Much less, I feel like they'll
Had everything like handed to him right there, ready to go.
I honestly
And he
feel
chose.
like having a rich, beautiful lady that wants to marry you and take care of you is almost more rare than getting extremely famous.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that doesn't happen.
No.
Dude. That's like a 1 in a billion
And then
chance.
to be like, no, I think I'm
Nah.
gonna take a chance on being a superstar.
Yeah, she
And
probably
make it.
Honestly, she probably would have taken him still. Like, if he would have come back later,
yeah, probably.
she might have taken him because he's a good-looking dude. He's super
Oh, yeah.
talented, funny.
Absolutely. He has
So,
a lot to offer.
for sure. Good shit, guys. So that was Stell. Next one up is Josh. Yeah, we're learning a lot about these guys, and
Yeah, this is really cool. I like this series.
they're also inspirational. That's the thing. Like, every single one of them has a unique individual talent or talents
Multiple.
that, you know, makes them extremely special.
Yeah.
And all of them are extremely impressive.
Very. And they all play basketball. They're all into like gaming and stuff.
Yeah,
Like, it's so cool.
I feel like they're a good like clique,
Yeah.
you know, to be around each other because they all inspire each other to
Yeah.
go, you know, bigger each time.
Absolutely. Push each other.
For sure. Good stuff, guys. Next up is Josh. Stay tuned for that. If you haven't seen Ken, Pablo, or Stell yet, go check those out. Ken and Pablo. Check those out. We'll link those in the description. If you like this content, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification for more. Jump over to Patreon. We're giving 7 days away for free over there. Go binge watch all the content that's not on YouTube. With that being said, again, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you over on Patreon. Peace.
Peace.